time to get into it. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Curry passes to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one. Man, 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy. But it's so great for the Warriors and their trio to have Klay back on the court.
The 3 ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Conley, pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Back to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Timeout called the Timberwolves. And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, B.A., and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again, that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Edwards against Thompson. And Gobert with the stuff.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Curry passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and rushes it.
Outside Edwards to the paint. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Gobert's got his second basket of the game. Curry passes to Thompson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Edwards.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Thompson, no good.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive is that been?
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Warriors leading. Left side Curry. Wiggins.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Towns up top. That shot off. Green with the defensive effort. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
There's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year. at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
And it's powered home by Towns.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Thompson left side. The three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Towns, a screen on Thompson. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Over Green. Here's Gobert. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Part of why Gobert's won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards, the ability to own the glass.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Golden State foul. Stephen Curry. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
One second left, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors ahead, up 6. We've got more NBA basketball.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the point. That's 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the T-Wolves.
Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Here's Thompson. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Minnesota on D. Trailing by 5. The 3 from Curry. And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Noel. Towns finds Gobert. Back to Towns. Beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
And the Warriors call time here.
It's time for t-shirts. Get loud if you need a free t-shirt, fans. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Golden State has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Thompson with a screen. And here's Curry for 3. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a deep three from Curry. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. From deep. And here's Thompson for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Timeout called, the Warriors.
Green t-shirts are headed your way, fans. Get out of your seats and let us know you want one. Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Green. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Curry, a screen on Edwards. And here's Thompson for 3. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Thompson's shot is off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And here's Curry for 3. Wiggins passes to Curry. 1:27 left in the first half of this one. Knocked away. Green finds Curry. Fader on the way. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-3 run. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Now's the time to get up and get wild. Your Timberwolves dancing. Give it up for your Timberwolves Hawks.
Thompson against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's Looney. Wiggins from long range. He drops it from range. Wiggins got 5 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Towns on a screen. Edwards. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. He can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Curry passes to Looney. Out to Thompson. It'll count. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Green. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Outside, DiVincenzo to the inside. Here's Green, out to DiVincenzo. Here's Poole. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at
The
him.
line for the Warriors. Jordan.
And both free throws good for Poole.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
When he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Poole finds Payton. Floats one. Poole's shot is off.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Anderson for 3. That one no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Payton passes to Poole. Fires for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Poole against Conley. Pass to Prince. Back to Conley. Here's Prince. 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. And he drives in. And that one's good. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Here's DiVincenzo. Can't get it to fall. Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Second team foul.
Time called here. the Warriors decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
One more time for your Timberwolves Dexter.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Poole with the ball. He's got 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Prince. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul. Third team
That one
foul.
misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Torian Prince. At the line.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors trailing. Poole outside. Outside. DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to
2
Poole.
minutes.
Takes it inside. Out to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Kuminga's shot is off.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Conley against Poole. Left side Anderson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. That 3's off the mark. The Warriors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Left side Kuminga. Outside Payton. Pass to Green. Poole with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Trying to get back on track. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Prince, guarded by Payton. Prince can't hit. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Poole, the pass to Payton. It's Poole on the wing. He's got 5.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Into the lane. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert with a screen on Green. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
On the wing, Green. No good with the triple. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Here's Edwards driving in. The rebound by Wiggins.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Green finds Looney. Outside for Green. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards is doubled. Here's Noel out to the wing. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Here's Noel. The shot that time not on target. Looney with some nice D. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
3 points.
Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Towns against Green. Towns passes to Edwards. Now Gobert. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. Offensive board. Tries again. No good there.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Now Looney. Defended by Gobert. And here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he gets that one. Curry's got 20 points.
And Curry right now dialed in. It's like he finds a shot every trip down the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Here's Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Edwards finds Towns. And there's a whistle. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to Edwards. A minute 31 left to play in the 4th quarter. Green with the defensive effort. And a deep 3 from Curry. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And Edwards, here we go.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Second team foul.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Thompson against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to...
on the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks.
Out of focus up. The guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Irving, Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Doncic in at the one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Edwards finds Towns. Wide open look, and there it is for him.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Irving double team. Here's Doncic. McGee trying to break free. And it's Doncic missing. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Irving passes to McGee. Here's Wood. Fires the three. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Conley against Irving. The kick out to Towns. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Offensive rebound, Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Towns dishes to Conley. Out to Edwards. Sweet move, and Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Gobert with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Towns, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Wood can't hit. Minnesota leading by 3. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And so it's Dallas with it after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Out to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lock at 6. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Edwards looking it over. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Wood with the bucket.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving on time. And on-target pass, we've seen that before.
Conley kicks to Towns. Down low. Here's McDaniels. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Irving. And it's good from the elbow. Irving's got 6 points.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, goodness.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Irving passes to McGee. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Inside, the kick out to Towns. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Timberwolves lead.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. McGee with the block. Irving against Conley. Irving can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Towns out to Conley. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Feeds it to Towns. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Knocked away. Edwards against Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. For three, Edwards. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Conley against Irving. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Edwards, a screen on Wood.
2 minutes.
And finished off by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic feeling it out. Passes it to Hardaway. The kick out to Irving. Over Conley. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gobert with a screen on Wood. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Doncic with a screen for Irving. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Here's the pass to Wood. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wood. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under
it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first Avenue Breaker.
And the first one drops.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has always had a burden on his shoulders offensively, and he has the skill set to be able to handle it gracefully.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Conley against Irving. Wood passes to Doncic. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase.
The Mavericks, 19.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Maxi Kleber is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Harden. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Powell. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Anderson kicks to Prince. Back to Anderson. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. The feed to Anderson. Here's Noel. Got a piece of it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside, Green. Got a hand on it. Minnesota shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Prince outside. There's the triple. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. Irving's checked in for Josh Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Harden. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. Powell against Gobert. Powell, the pass to Wood. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And Edwards drops them both. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Irving attacking out to Doncic. 1:41 left in the third. And Doncic throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Pass to Conley. The dish now to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Edwards against Doncic. This is to Powell. The kick out to Irving. Gobert with the block. Conley dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Doncic. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Top of the key. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. Powell with a screen on Conley. Irving passes to Powell. Gobert with the defensive effort. McDaniels with the ball. Conley with the three. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Conley against Irving. Edwards with the screen for Conley. This one for three. Edwards can't hit.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Wood in the post. Towns on him. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes
Shooting one.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Swiped it away. Doncic outside. Wood a screen on Edwards. And the rejection by Towns.
Towns twice on the pipe, send it back, big fella.
Passes it to McDaniels. Out to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And what did it? Advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Now the pass to Hardaway. He kicks to Doncic. Wood with the screen for Doncic. To the left side wing. To the paint. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. There's McDaniels. Knocks it loose. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The wide open look here for Wood. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Edwards. Kept alive. McDaniels finds Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Towns. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. Over by Conley. Irving against Conley. Stolen by McDaniels. Right side, Edwards. Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Hardaway. McDaniels passes to Towns. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards drives in. That one, no good. On the wing, Irving. Over by Conley. Back to Irving for the 3. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
court.
Here we go.
So Golden State will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. It's stolen by Doncic. The 3 is up. And Kyrie Irving with the 3.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over in East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Thompson passes to Curry. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Looney with the slam.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Curry passes to Green. On the wing, Payton. Uncovered. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Doncic passes to Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Wood grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help him this season.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
Now here's Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Doncic. Another shot. And McGee with the stuff.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Right side Curry. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Thompson finds Curry. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. 7 points in the game.
I had the pleasure of watching Kyrie for 2 years as a teammate, and he is as creative as they come. Kyrie is an absolute joy to watch in the open floor, unless you're guarding.
And they recover it. The 3 from Thompson sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 6.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
And the basket by Wood.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
And here's Doncic outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Warriors basketball.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Green with the ball. Irving picks him up. Three-pointer. Curry, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Hardaway inside. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Here's Payton. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors youth team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Gary Payton II. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Payton. Back to Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's Thompson. Up and over Doncic. No good with a jumper from the wing. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside Payton. Back to Curry. On the wing, Payton. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wood against Thompson. Wood passes to Doncic. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do.
And the Mavericks call time here. This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McGee, a screen on Thompson. Doncic with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Irving against Payton. Tries yet again. And down it goes. 2 points. Irving's got 9.
Intelligent play by Kyrie. He knows the pick and roll gets him some better options.
Thompson outside. This one for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Curry. Off target from three-point range.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Team foul.
1:14 left in the half. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Brent.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Irving gets it to go.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive town.
Curry passes to Payton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Pass to Looney. And here's Thompson for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Doncic on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Looney grabs a miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Thompson, no good. He gets it up. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Warriors. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be back in a moment.
31.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court right now for Dallas. Reggie Bullock is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. The Warriors leading. To the inside. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Poole. Kuminga's got his first bucket in this one.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Ntilikina. He's watched by Kuminga.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Poole shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And the Warriors with possession here. They haven't.
Oh, my goodness. What a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Pass to Ntilikina. He shoots a three. It's Bullock on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Wiggins on the wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Wiggins. Poole finds DiVincenzo. The kick out to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Hardy. DiVincenzo covering. Outside, Green. They set a pick. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Free throw good. Green.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Green. Misses in close. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. Kuminga finds DiVincenzo. Knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout, Mavericks.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Wood, a screen on Poole. Doncic passes to Wood. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And stolen by Wood. Doncic outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Doncic hits them both, and the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Hardaway with a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving. The layup off target. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. It's stolen by Irving.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the start treatment there. No whistle.
Wiggins with a screen on Doncic. Wiggins outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Irving. DiVincenzo with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the foul is called. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
Previous play is
Taking calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
And he drops her first. The Mavericks making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Irving. Doncic, a screen on Payton. Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Warriors on top, leading by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors USA.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Green and Looney together inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Payton in at small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
On the wing, Irving. Out to Wood. Back to Irving. Pass to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Now here's Powell to tie it up. Rebounded by Green. Puts up a 3. Wood grabs the board. Well, the Mavericks shooting 52% from the floor so far. Kicks it out to Hardaway. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
At the line for the Warriors. Yep.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout.
Start it.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Appreciate the report, Ali. Kuminga finds Poole. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses. And here are the Mavericks now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Kuminga. Payton's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. For 3, Hardaway. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Looney to screen. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic pulls down the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Powell right side. And Green comes to help. The 3 from Wood. Another 3 for Dallas.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Golden State calls timeout. And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Curry against Irving from behind the arc. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
McGee, a screen on Wiggins. To the paint. Nice move. And McGee with the stuff. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Outside for Green. Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. Looney passes to Thompson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Irving against Curry. Wiggins with a screen on Irving. Gets the three ball to go. And the Warriors lead by 2.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Doncic, a screen on Wiggins. Irving, pass to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Curry with it. Irving picks him up. And stolen by Hardaway. Stolen by Thompson. The kick out. Curry jacks up a three. Another three for Golden State.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Drills it from deep.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Back to Curry. Fires the three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Doncic outside. Stolen by Thompson. Curry against Hardaway. Curry with another miss. And it's the Mavericks ball. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
And it's good.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Kicks it to Doncic. There's the three. The putback. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Thompson in the post. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And Dallas calls time here. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And so it's Golden State winning this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This
the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Noel in at the one. Now McDaniels after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Towns got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Curry is inside. Count that one.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Here's Noel. Off target from three-point range. Curry with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Looney. They swipe it. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge. It speaks to just how far this team has come.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Green, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Noel passes to Towns. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McDaniels. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Wiggins, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Typically an efficient ball handler using only what he needs. Wiggins with the savage move that time.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Wiggins left side. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 4. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And Green gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the
oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Towns a screen on Curry. The kick out to Towns. Edwards with it. Looney on him. Passes to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns wide open. And it's all evened up. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Towns is really good at the three-point line. And he's a volume three-point shooter and relishes taking shots from there.
Back to Curry. From downtown. And another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Warriors ahead. They lead by...
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Here they come, the GS Lakers.
In the Bay Area tonight, he has to be pleased with the Warriors so far.
Well, West was such a key cog in those incredible Warriors teams during the KD era. A great weapon off the bench for that group.
Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards a screen on Thompson. Launches it. Edwards can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thompson dishes to Green. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Towns for 3. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good. Shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Noel.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
Towns a screen on Thompson. McDaniels finds Towns. Oh, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
2 shots. The previous play is under review.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Timberwolves leading by 4. To the middle. The pass to Noel. Outside, Towns. McDaniels finds Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
You talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels. I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Out to Thompson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
T-shirt time. The nation who's going home with a free T-shirt. How about the Warriors dance team of the nation? Give them a hand.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. McDaniels passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
It's Curry outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the shot goes in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Stephen Curry.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. A shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Towns. Dishes it to Edwards. Green against Towns. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Comes up empty down low. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Warriors 25. The Timberwolves 30.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Outside Conley. To the paint. Goes up with it again. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga. The kick out to Poole. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. And Green now, top of the key. Out to Payton. Out to the wing. Kuminga the pass to Payton. Anderson with the block. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves leading by 7. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Conley's shot is off. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. against Conley. Poole the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. And that one is hammered home.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Payton in the corner. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Here's Conley. Here's Reed. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Anderson can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 10. Kuminga finds Poole. And here is Green. Pass to Kuminga. Poole on the wing. Covered by Conley. To stop the drought. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Noel, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and then they may not have an answer for
it. Edwards passes to Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gobert's got 8.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Edwards passes to Noel. 1:05 left to play here in the third. Driving the lane. Here's Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Timberwolves leading by 12. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson surveying the floor. Curry finds Looney. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line
Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota.
2 shots. Timeout, Timberwolves. Make some noise, Dub Nation. Here they come. It's your Chief S Breakers.
And that one falls for Looney. And so Looney nails both of them. Minnesota calls timeout.
Here come those teachers. Dub Nation, make some noise. Let's hear you if you want one. Dub Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors.
27 seconds left in the third. Here's Noel. 6 points for him. Towns in the corner. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the three. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shot clock at 5. They kick it out to Green. Latrey. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Back to Curry. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Thompson for the triple. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Looney passes to Wiggins. Back to Looney. Curry outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. It's Thompson off the drive. Outside Green. Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really good job of working the interior. You got to work it. You got to work it a bit. Wiggins attacking is able to draw the foul.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Edwards with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Wiggins from outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. And Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. Let's go. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Left side, Edwards. The shot that time, not on target. Great tee that time from Green. Pass to Curry.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Out to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Here's the 3. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Klay Thompson.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Good D by Thompson. Golden State running out of time. Curry kicks to Thompson. Right side Curry. Green, the pass to Looney. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Second personal foul. Second team
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Dubs, Kevon Looney taking 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win
for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Here's Curry, and the pass to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. And I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Noel, and stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Green. Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Kevin, thank you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for me.
It's the Mavericks to start out. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Irving for 3. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Irving. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Powell. Great open look there. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Now here's Doncic. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
McDaniels against Hardaway. Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Kept alive. And the basket by Gobert.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hardaway's shot is good.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about The creativity, the athleticism, that's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. There's 1:54 left in the first. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Towns against Wood. Towns passes to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Towns from outside the arc. That shot is off, and it's Dallas the other way. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. From deep. Towns with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Powell sets a screen. Out to Wood. Doncic against Edwards. Powell passes to Irving. Clock at 6. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll. Knows to slash and finish.
Here's Gobert. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. Up 4. And we'll be back shortly for this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. And Wood with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Boris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Wood. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the basket by Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Wood, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Irving picks him up. Gobert passes to Towns. Back to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That sends Christian Wood to the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Towns on a screen. Takes a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Irving finds Hardaway. And he throws it down with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oh, that's offensive interference. Dallas calls timeout.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving from range. That is such a beautiful looking shot.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Powell passes to Hardaway. 4-3. Here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in. Doncic has got 10 points.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Gobert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Irving. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. And no good. Some solid D from Wood. Hardaway against McDaniels. Kicks it to Doncic. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
JaVale McGee out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Green, then it's Hardy, and it's Ntilikina in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Noel, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Hardy. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
On the take.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Anderson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the inside. Stripped it away. Outside, Green. McGee's shot is off. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Oh, got that one up quick. Bertans has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the best part of Davis Bertans' game, that lightning quick release off the catch, that's pretty work.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Inside, here's McGee. The shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Prince. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Bertans finds McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Prince. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Wood with the screen. Here's Doncic. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for. The
Mavericks leading. Out to Wood for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
The first one falls.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Towns for three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Outside for Irving. Up and over Conley. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Towns can't get it to go.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Irving. Noel, he's checked in for Mike Conley. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Wood. To the wing on the left. Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. It's stolen by Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the point guard. Right side, Irving. Wood finds Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
McDaniels can't hit.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Irving, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Wood with it. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Tipped.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Edwards against Doncic. Wood, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Powell. Wood outside. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Doncic. From the high post, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
We call that staying calm, recognizing the situation, and saving the possession. Doncic able to beat the clock.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, this next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside Edwards. There's the...
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Doncic passes to Powell. Out to Wood. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Powell. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Doncic against Edwards. And it's Doncic missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Towns for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Doncic. 1:16 left in the final quarter. Here's Powell, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Minnesota ball.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Towns from downtown. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Mavericks.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Wood outside. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Gobert passes to Edwards. Off target with the 3. Edwards against Doncic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And Edwards. Oh, throw it down.
Can you say
wow.
Elevation? Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so Dallas takes this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Are well. Represented Greg in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Gary Payton the second. Outside Irving. Pulls up. Wood pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Wood.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Curry finds Looney. From outside the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Irving. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Now here's Irving after the miss from Klay Thompson. Back to Hardaway. Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Count the basket.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry against Doncic. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Payton. Here's Looney. Thompson outside. Clock at 4. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Stolen by Thompson. The kick out to Irving. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Wood. It's taken away by Payton. To the inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Shot from 16. Up again. Oh, the putback is no good.
2 minutes remaining.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Curry kicks it to Looney. Payton surveying the floor. Out to Thompson. Over Irving. It's hauled in by Wood. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
All right, let's hear it one more time
Warriors trail by 3. The shot by Looney, no good.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Wood in the post. Looney on him.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Timeout called the Warriors. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Misses and the dry spell continues. Mavericks leading by 5. Irving with a clean look. Another 3 for Dallas.
An overlooked part of this game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Warriors call the timeout. You know what to do. All right, guys. Get out right now for your defense crew. For your defense crew.
55 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs. And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors. Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Thompson for the triple. Warriors the rebound. Looney passes to Green. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Looney, no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Gary Payton II is out there with Looney. Now here's Curry following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Looney passes to Thompson. Back to Looney. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Irving kicks to Hardaway. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his first 2 points. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic. Snatched away. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Payton against Irving. Wood a screen on Payton. Here's Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
There's a good screen. Down low. Looney passes to Curry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 8 points.
And the right guy to finish the job, Curry.
Wood a screen on Payton. Irving kicks to Wood. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Irving with it. Picked up by Thompson. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. Shoots the 3. And the Warriors get it back. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
11 points in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Dallas making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Good work there as it goes.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
Now, here's Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. 6 to shoot. Kuminga with it. Stolen by McGee. Irving attacking. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake. Really sells it that time and then goes straight in contact.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now, here's Poole. Green, the basket, Poole. To shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Dallas leading by 3. Irving kicks to McGee. Irving looking over the floor. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Second chance shot. In deep. McGee drops it in. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Travis Berton's out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hardy in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now, here's Hardy. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Green. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to McGee. To the inside. It's intercepted.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now here's Green. Back to Looney. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Hard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry looking it over. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. Shoots it up. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Thompson.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Green in the post. By Green, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Inside, it's stolen by Kuminga. DiVincenzo against Green. DiVincenzo kicks to Poole. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
Dallas calls timeout. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks.
Once again,
Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 7 points.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now here's Green, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Poole gets it to go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Irving passes to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Hits it from 3-point range.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Back to Curry. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. 14 points for him.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Looney. He's got 11. Pass to Payton. Lets it go from deep, and another three for Golden State.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Doncic outside, stolen by Thompson. Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry kicks to Thompson. Misses the three. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Bucket is good. Irving's got 19 points.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Curry can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
They kick it out to Green. Thompson in the corner with 4 seconds on the clock. Just 3 on the clock. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson.
That stroke looked pretty good, and solid results as Draymond knocks down a rare mid-range jumper.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Now off the inbound, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Gary Payton the second. The wide open look here for Wood. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, trailing by 2. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Green taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Looney. Mavericks with the rebound. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson against Irving. It's Wood with the drive. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Wiggins drives in. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hardaway passes to Wood. He kicks to Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Curry with the 3. Gets that one through the hole, making him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Irving for 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Green kicks to Thompson. High arcing shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic against Curry. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Mavericks leading by 7. Irving drives in. Powell kicks to Wood. And there's the pass to Irving. Six to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Hardaway. And that one goes long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Curry with the 3. Warriors getting another chance here. So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're ahead by 7. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You know what time it is, man, fans. Here comes your defense.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Yes!
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
It's stolen by Curry. Thompson dishes to Curry. They get the rebound. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Thompson. Over Irving. And foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in close.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There's a calm to Kyrie's game. That should help him right now. Man, I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Here's Curry with the three. Thompson passes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Nice open look, but it's no good. Right side Hardaway. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game.